guys, this is MattDoesMath, but sometimes we put down those numbers and sometimes we get busy around the house getting some stuff done. And today we're going to put together a beehive. Pretty exciting stuff. I ordered one in the mail, and usually I like to order them already pre-assembled, but guess what? This time I went cheap. Sometimes we all do that. And I ordered my beehive unassembled. And what you're going to notice, as soon as I open this thing up, boom, pieces everywhere. And that makes people nervous. And so the first thing I go ahead and do is I take all these pieces and I say, you know what, the heck with y'all. I'm going to take all these frame pieces that I'm dreading putting together, and I'm going to throw them off to the side, get them out of the way, and make my life. Hey guys, I went ahead and organized all of my frame parts, my wax foundations, and then you'll notice that I have the exterior of the hive on the outside here. One thing I wanted to point out is I do go with waxed hives. I love them. They are dipped in hot wax. It takes the moisture out of the wood. And then also, as you're putting them together, it seals them together really nice. And then later on, once they're fully together, any cracks and crevices, you can help out those bees by just rubbing some wax into those little things and seal that, seal the hive off prior to those bees getting in there. And so I've taken two pieces of the frame. I've taken the outside long piece and I've gone ahead and taken the front piece. These are Hoover Hives, so they do have that dovetail, which makes them a little bit more complicated to put together. And in order, the trick of the day to get this done the easiest, I'm going to go ahead and take it face down on the outside. And then I'm going to take these dovetails and I'm going to go ahead and line them up on the outside. Now, we're just going to loosely put this together right now. So I'm going to just take a rubber mallet and I'm just going to tap them into position. Nothing too fancy, just hard enough in order to get them to hold together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other side. You'll notice that that box holds it together. It is the trick of putting these things together. And I'm going to do the exact same thing and just slowly tap it in, nice and easy. Now once you've got that piece, I'm going to look for another longer piece, and I'm going to line that up as well with the sides. I'm going to make sure all of those dovetails come together. And once again, I'm not trying to hit this as hard as I possibly can because, hey guys, this is soft pine wood. All I want to really do is just put it into position, and I just want to slowly start tapping it into position all the way around. And as we do this, what I'm going to do is slowly just rotate it and lightly tap in, because we don't want to break these beautiful. All right, we went ahead and we put this together. What you're going to notice as we run through this is there are some cracks that are showing, and that is perfectly fine. Take some beeswax, go ahead and put them into those cracks, help those bees out. They are going to put propolis in there, but if you can help them out, just makes them have a happier home as you're getting them set up. Now, with this setup, especially with Hoover Hives, right now they're probably going to give you a bunch of nails. And what you're going to do is you're going to go around on the outside of the dovetails and you're going to drill a little tiny hole and hammer those in. But you know what? I'm going to cheat. I love nail guns. They are so much fun to use. And so we're going to use a nail gun for this. I put my air compressor at 85. It's an 1.5 inch nail. That is a 16 gauge. I keep that pressure as low as I can possibly go because we are talking about soft wood here, okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up with those dovetails, and I'm going to work my way around the frame, and one nail is good enough for each one of those dovetails. All right, once you get into this box, it looks intimidating, but a frame is really easy. We just have a top part of the frame, bottom, both have grooves, and two sides there. Now, I always start nice and easy. I take the top part of that frame and the side, and I go ahead and pull them together. And what you'll notice is it does take the shape of the frame, and I just put it face down. I have changed my nail gun. I've got different nail in there. I've set my compressor at 65, so it is actually very low. And what I'm going to be using is Porter Gable 1.25 inch. That is an 18 gauge. I don't want to blow through this soft wood. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line that up, and one nail a piece works pretty good. I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to make sure that the groove is facing the other groove. Okay, I'm going to line that in. Make sure everything is good and lined up. And once again, just going to hit that with a nail. Now, once you've got that frame made, your wax foundation or your plastic foundation, depending on what you're doing, should slide right into that frame. And all you're going to do is press it right into the groove. Of course, if you're using a wax foundation, it is a little bit different of a system. And once you've got that, you're simply just going to take your box, place it in, and then you just continue to build those frames out. All right, guys, hope that helps you out with building one of these Hoover frames or any beehive as you're working along in your apiary. Hey, thanks for joining me today, putting together this hive. And just remember, if you got any high school students, have them join on to Matt Does Math. I take suggestions for videos, always there to help out a high school student do better in their math courses. Y'all take care now.